Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Lindo Lake, and man, is it chilly. But it's also pretty as well. We may get a little orchestra going on from the jury in the back, but have no fear. Got myself a Volvo today, 2025, and it is a S60 T8 plug-in hybrid, which is awesome. Just filled it up with gas, 440-mile range, and I didn't even charge up the initial battery in the beginning. That will get you probably 41 miles of battery range, which really isn't bad if you're just a in-town commuter and you're going to the grocery store, maybe breakfast, and you don't do a lot of driving. I mean, you can go a long time at 41 miles and never put a drop of gas in the vehicle. But this one, I use them, I drive them, I go all over the county. This one's Fusion Red, if you're so inclined. 2.0 four-cylinder turbo. Thing really gets up and scoots. Uses an 8-speed automatic. Comes with an 18.8 kilowatt-hour volt battery. So that's where you get your 41-mile range from there. Combined with the battery and the gas, that's 455 horsepower with 312 foot-pounds of torque, which, when you're out there lane changing and going to point A to point B, it really gets up and goes. You got electronic stability control, so it really rolls smooth on the freeway. You've got 19-inch diamond cut wheels. Look at these things. They're absolutely gorgeous. You got USB ports, 2 in the front, 2 in the rear, so everybody's happy. Bluetooth, digital service from Google Maps. I think it's 3 years. You've also got laminated sunroof with a power shade, which I really enjoy. Napa leather, but it uses a tailored wool blend inserts. So when it's cold out and you get in, yes, it's got seat heaters, and they do an awesome job. It's a lot easier to warm up wool than it is to warm up leather, if you want my honest opinion. But I love the combination. You've also got power headrests, so you can adjust those accordingly, which you don't see that very often. You got a 48 month, 50,000 mile warranty and a 96-month, 100,000 mile warranty on the battery. So you've got a great warranty there. Then, of course, I always recommend getting an extended service contract if you're going to keep it longer than the base warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 3 years, 36,000 miles. And then some of the ultra features, you've got a Harman Kardon sound system, heads-up display, 360 camera, and a climate package, which is just a really, really great deal. You've got base price $57,400, and then the climate package is $750. This one did bounce up to a different sound system, a Bowers Wilkinson. That's going to put you back $3,200. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Destination is $1,195, so out the door, minus tax and license, $62,545. But really, what's Volvo all about? Safety. Anytime you see a safety crash test, especially on a Volvo, trust me, it passes with flying colors. Now, I was going to do a trivia question, but I'm going to do it anyway. What does Volvo stand for? It stands for I roll, because back in the day when they used to do commercials, they would roll Volvos down a hill, roll back up on its wheels, start the car up, and drive down the road. The way they build the occupant, it's strictly a structure for safety. Got all your airbags, you got everything you could ever want. And I got to tell you, when you look at the Insurance Institute, they love this car. You get a good deal on it. All right, let's get up close and take a look at this Volvo right here at Lindo Lake. Okay, so starting at the front, everybody seems to be into the blacked out mode, and Volvo's no exception. Still has that standard Volvo front grille with the emblem. You can't miss it whenever you see that circle with the line going side to side. You know it's a Volvo. I love the way the headlights are streamlined, and they have the side lights as well when you're up in the mountains and it's dark. And again, there's your really nice looking tire and wheel package. This is for the electric side of it. So you can plug your unit right in right here, and that'll get you the power that you need if you want to go so far. You've got great opportunity. Take a look. We'll take a look inside when the gang goes by. Hey, kids. And here's that wool seat insert. Also has a lower thigh adjustment. So all you have to do is you can slide that out. If you're a taller person and you like that comfort, the seats kind of go back and down. It's got great interior. It's now one of the, I don't want to call it a complaint, but the map is a little on the small side for some journalists. I personally didn't have any problem with it at all. We'll get up close and personal with that as well. Back seats, not a problem here. You got plenty of comfort. Let me throw this up just a little bit. You know, and you've got your really nice, you got your center console as well. And then, of course, you know, the back seat does fold down. Now, it doesn't, but the cup holders, I think, are in the front of that fold down, which, boop, there you go. So that's kind of nice, and it just slides in and slides out. Let's see here. Let me see if we can, there's a button that's right here behind this. Let's just see what we got. Or is that just, oh, I see. This is for when you're putting your child seat in. I was mistaking it for something else. But that's perfect there. And then let's see, what do we got here? Okay. That's for the headrest. Okay, so that's kind of nice. It keeps the vision down so that, you know, when your people are not in here. And then, of course, these seats fold down as well. So you've got a nice, and then you also have that little door in the middle. That's for skis. That's kind of a Volvo thing, if you really want to know the truth. And then we'll slap these back up again. And I like the 60-40 split because that 60-40 split is really nice when it comes to, you know, having a versatile type of a seat. So let's go ahead and we'll look at some of the features inside. I'll move myself up here just a tad. Okay. There you go. And that's your power shade. All right, and then that. There we go. I see what you got to slide your finger all the way back, and it gives your rear passenger, you know, some daylight saving or some sunshining. Look at this crystal shifter. I've always liked that. And I don't know if you noticed it, but to start it, you know, most cars have buttons. This is a knob. You turn it. Goes to the right, shuts it off. Turn it again. Starts it back up again. The map on this, or the information screen, is just a button you push here. There's your Apple CarPlay, your in-car quality. Air is good, so it's telling you it's got good air quality. It's got seat heaters and a steering wheel heater, which is nice. And if you want to go to, you know, your maps, like I said, the in-car quality, you know, and it's telling you basically how to make sure you're doing good there. Look at all the seat adjustments. Plus, you've got all your window defrosters, recircle, and then, like I say, you can put it on auto, which is really nice as well. Then you also have all your different apps that you could ever imagine. You know, Google Map is really good. Sirius XM, Bluetooth, pretty much anything and everything you want. You've also got great cameras. Now, this shoots you out the back and gives you that different effect. So you can turn around and, let's see. I'm going to keep it on. Then it has a different 360. So that's looking down on us from up in the sky, so to speak. So you can, hit there. There's your front. And there's your rear, which is really nice. And then, of course, you got your sides out, all the way out that way. So like if you're pulling into a driveway that you're not comfortable with, then you could actually adjust it, which I think is a great feature. Okay, you've got driving assist, sound, connectivity, controls, profiles, privacy, Google system, profile if you wanted to adjust it accordingly the way you want it. You can do it also, car keys, the whole bit. So they really have done something quite well. Now, normally we have a seatbelt off and a door open, but if that door was closed, what you would end up having on here would be you'd actually have a map, right here as well, which makes for great driving because it keeps your eyes on the road. Plus you have heads-up display if you want that as well. So there you go. So there's your map system, which is really quite nice. Now you have your electric gauge right here. And right now I have 0 because I haven't charged it up. There's fuel, gives me a 460-mile range, which is really quite nice. You got your controls on the steering wheel as well. There's not a lot of features here. You can do your radios, and this is your cruise control. And this is your lane departure. And like I said, this car's got tons of safety. So it'd be easier for you to go online and just see all the things that they have for that. Cup holders, of course. You've got nice knobs for volume, which is always I love that. And then, of course, you've got your different defrosters. Now, we had them in the screen, but then you also have some redundancy because you've got them down here as well. Radio station changes, you can do that. It does not have a phone charger, which I was a little surprised that you could charge up your phone. But again, it does have cables. So if they still have the cable system that if you wanted to use that, you can. Other than that, there's not a whole lot. You do have voice commands if you want to talk to the car and, say, call my wife or call home or what have you. You have that feature as well. And then, of course, you've got locking gas cap, which is really nice, I think. And then, of course, you've got your automatic choke. And then when you shut it off, it tells you what your fuel mileage, fuel range is, and what your battery range is. So you're never in the dark. So let's take a look. The trunk, again, is, I guess you could say it's adequate. But again, look at that. Look how high up that flips. So if your hands were full, look at that. That's absolutely the way to go. Throw all your gear in here. This is a bag of your cables for you to plug it in either at home or if you're at somebody's house, or maybe you pull into a charging station and you need to get some bags. You got little storage compartments here on the side. Nice interior. And then, of course, spare tire underneath there. So that's basically the 25 Volvo S60 T8 plug-in hybrid. And I tell you, you can never go wrong with a Volvo. They just run and run and run and run and run. So hopefully you've enjoyed the review. You'll love the styling. You'll love the color. They like it. Hey, and if the geese like it, anybody would like it. So hope you're having a wonderful day. We will be talking to you down the road with a whole lot more coming right here at Lindo Lake.